Hi, I'm Paul Tyrrell. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at View Media Group. Today I'm going to share with you some insights from some recent research that we conducted along the path to purchase for buyers in buying property in Australia. We'll talk a little bit about the different phases of that path to purchase, the length of time along each of those phases, and the media consumption that they consume in buying property. So the research showed that there's 4 very clear phases in a buyer's path to purchase. They start with the dreaming phase. It moves through to a consideration phase, into an active phase, and then the purchasing phase. The length of time that it takes for people to move through the path to purchase is pretty consistent at around just over 2 years. But what we've noticed is that the early phases of the path to purchase, being the dreaming and the consideration phase, have increased. So people are taking a longer period of time to consider whether they're going to get into the market. But when they get through to the active and the purchasing phase, they're a lot quicker. What we noticed through the research, at the different phases along the path to purchase, consumers use different types of media to engage with property. So we see very clearly in the dreaming phase that consumers use social media a lot. You can imagine they're sitting on their Facebook page and they're being served with messages around property. And so in that phase, they're 55% more likely to use social media than they are in the active phase. Once they move through to the consideration phase, search becomes a really strong media for them. So they're 20% more likely to use search than other forms of media once they're in the consideration phase. Once buyers move through to the active and purchasing phase, that's when portals play a significant role. Up to 4 times more likely to use a portal once they move through to those really active phases of the path to purchase. Search still does play an important role, but there's no question that portals are critical at those later phases. You need to talk to consumers at all 4 phases along the path to purchase, and therefore you must consider your search, your social, and your portal activity when considering your media strategy in selling property. A portal-only approach would mean that you would miss buyers in the early phases. You also need an approach of continuous improvement. What's right today might not be right tomorrow. Always review, always consider, always evolve. If you stand still, others will pass you.